What's good, y'all? This your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound himself, and I'm definitely back in the house once again. And you know when I'm in the house, it's definitely going down. I'm talking about the fight that took place June 28th. You already know what it was. Yuriorkis Gamboa, Terrence Crawford, they got it on. And if you missed the fight, which I did, it was unfortunate for, you if you missed the fight. I had a good reason to miss the fight that day. A traumatic event in my life took place. So therefore I missed the fight, but it was a great fight. I caught it later. Both fighters coming into the fight with the same record, 23-0, putting it on the line for the WBO lightweight title. It's at the Century League Center, Omaha, Nebraska. And what a war, you know what I'm saying? Man, both, at first, let me talk about this fight real quick. Both fighters coming off good fights. This fight was good. I thought in the beginning, from watching the first 2 rounds, I was saying to myself, Gamboa's looking real good. But my prediction for this fight, I predicted Terrence Crawford to win. I always had this little Vernon Forrest, Sugar Shane Mosley vibe about this fight. Yuriorkis Gamboa looked like Shane Mosley beginning in round 5. He went down in 5, he got knocked down in round 8, and he got knocked down twice in round 9 en route to the stoppage. Terrence Crawford was just a beast from round 5 on. He turned it up. He picked apart Gamboa in a way that no one else really has. And he did it with not only boxing skills and aggression and some brute strength, because he was fighting in there too. Terrence Crawford didn't punk down. He didn't bitch up when Gamboa started unleashing these punches on him. So, you could actually see Terrence Crawford in there, in the pocket, picking his shots, countering with the hooks on Gamboa, and they were landing clean and flush. But before round 5, it was looking pretty nice for Gamboa. Gamboa was coming in, he's landing his combinations, he's in and out, he was moving good side to side, nice upper body movement. He was looking pretty good, Gamboa. But my gripe with Gamboa always has been, he's kind of a Zab Judah fighter to me. It's like you get him to 4 rounds, that after 4 rounds you got a shot. Before 4 rounds is going to be hell to pay. It's going to be fire and brimstone, there's going to be a lot of punches coming at you. But after 4, you kind of cool with Gamboa. That's how I felt as far as when it comes to Gamboa fighting elite fighters. Terrence Crawford, in my eyes, I thought, this is his Vernon Forrest, and that's exactly what happened. Terrence Crawford just went in there and beasted him from round 5, from the knockdown till round 9. It was over. Now, I'm not saying Gamboa wasn't fighting back. He was definitely fighting back. But, one part where Gamboa was getting picked apart is actually one thing I hate about him. It's just his defense. His defense is horrible. He comes forward with his hands down. He actually stands there in the boxing position with his hands, waist level. Throws his punches from his waist. He does everything that breaks textbook boxing. And it's not as if he's 40-0. He's 20. He has a great record, 23-0 until this loss. But still, it's not. It's like, dude, put your hands up. I don't give a damn if you're 80-0. Put your hands up. And you can't just go in there throwing shots and throwing bombs and throwing combos at that with your hands that low. If you're gonna throw one punch, the other hand needs to be up. If one hand leaves home, the other one should be there. So Gamboa really has no one to blame for himself for the loss but himself. He could have easily fought Terrence Crawford differently. He could have fought him more skillfully. He could have fought him with his hands higher. He could have worked on fighting a taller guy better, because I don't think he really trained for that well. The way it looked in the ring, and he's just getting racked by every shot. But hey, what are you going to do when you're only 5'5.5"? Gamboa's not the tallest guy. But I just thought his strategy wasn't that great. He just went in there, did his Gamboa thing, and that just wasn't good enough. You were going to have to come in there with a different game plan against Terrence Crawford. And I think if they have a rematch for the second time out, I don't see a difference in the result. And I don't think there should be a rematch. I'd like to see Terrence Crawford go on to fight bigger, better fights, and see where Gamboa goes from here. But it was a good fight. Like I said, I was unfortunately not able to see the fight. But nonetheless, you guys go ahead and shoot me your comments. I gave you my post-fight analysis on what I thought happened. My prediction, I did predict Crawford to win the fight for the exact reasons why he won the fight. Did I think Gamboa was going to get beat up that bad? No. But I thought he was going to lose. Actually, I did see a knockout, but I didn't think he was going to be knocked down all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this is your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound, and y'all have a great one. Peace.